Norman? Sorry.
Hi, Alex.
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Sorry. So coming back to the point, I missed the last part.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Perfect. So I will just keep with the next question. Like you were talking about the issues. So when an issue happen, then you have to find the root cause of it. And the question was if you measure it like regularly in the project.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes. So we were talking about how do you measure what is valuable for the members of the delivery team.
Right. From my understanding, is the delivery team has to let me know what they want out of the lean team, and then we go and help out as much as possible.
Okay. And can you give an example? What would be like a typical question of or typical valuable aspect or driver that a member of the delivery team could mention about lean?
The example is the one that I've just given you. That at the moment the scheme is looking at laying the black top, and they've realized that they are not achieving their set targets. So now they wanted to find the root cause why it's happening. We've undertaken a lean study, and now we've got the findings which we are going to present before the delivery team.
Okay. So okay. So how would you define learning from projects managed by lean principles? So do they learn from this kind of event that you are doing?
I would think so, yes.
And how would you define it? Is it like a like individual learning, or who learns in the team, like everybody or just the people attending to?
I think it's both individual and corporate, because some of the learnings that we have learned in the past scheme, we have shared with other schemes, and we have adopted some of the things on this new scheme as well. So I think everyone is learning at the same time, and they're also sharing the knowledge with other people.
Okay. And do you think like this knowledge that is being generated is kind of valuable for them, and how could like improve for the performance of the project?
I think it's valuable, yes, but to improve, I think it goes back to the behavior, how people think of it.
Okay.
I think overall the behavior is the biggest of them all. If we change behaviors, then I think we could see us in a better place in the next coming years.
Okay. And do you think like would be beneficial to like kind of put out these valuable aspects for the delivery team and measure it and make it visible for other members of the delivery team? Hi.
Yeah.
So could you hear my question?
What was the last question? Sorry.
Yes. So do you think it's beneficial to measure what is valuable for the members of the delivery team?
Yes, I think so. In the sense that if you don't measure it, how will you know where you can improve or where you're failing? For anything, you need a KPI, isn't it?
Okay. So I think you have partially asked this question, like it is about how you measure progress, and you mentioned how you measure progress in a project, and I'm asking how do you measure progress within an organization? So, um, is your organization aiming to be lean or trying to be lean? And if so, how are you measuring this journey into becoming more lean?
You mean as
As
a
an
company level or?
Yes, as an organizational level.
Okay, right. We undertake certain measurements by Highways England. It's called HELMA. This looks at the company as a whole, how we are performing, or how we have integrated lean into our way of doing things. The HELMA is Highways England Lean Maturity Assessment. So they are basically assessing us as a company, how mature is our lean journey,
Okay.
which is so it's measured from top down. So what I'm doing at scheme level is already started at company level.
Okay. Okay. So, have you noticed any change in the way that lean project management has been practiced over the time?
What I can say is within the construction industry, I can say yes, I can see some baby steps changes in the way we are looking at doing things. But I would have loved to see the change being it's not quick enough. It's very slow.
So, can you mention some of these baby steps, like in regards, like in comparison, how were like before and which are the baby steps? So,
Yeah, because if you look at it, there are now certain tools that everyone is like using, whereas in the past they didn't realize that those lean tools were very important. I'll talk of things like visual management, collaborative planning, the 5S, 5 Ys, process mapping. These are some of the things that are now coming to be second nature to most of the schemes.
okay.
But I still believe that there's still more to be done to actually move the construction industry from where it is to somewhere close to the manufacturing industry.
And do you implement like those tools into your scheme?
I don't have to implement them myself, but like I said, that these are some of the tools that I've given to the workforce, and they are now implementing them themselves because they realize that it makes life easier for them.
Okay, so you mean like kind of bottom-up approach for tools to implement for at the workplace. You mean like on site?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So is any other characteristic that you would like to share with us about Lean?
Uh, uh, at the moment, apart from what I've just said, there's still a long way to go. And we need to work on changing behavior if we are to see Lean progressing the way it has progressed in the manufacturing industry.
Okay. How is this behavior looking like? Like,
It's got to start with the institutions, because at the moment what we are trying to do is to change bad habits that have been in the industry for so many years. It's not going to be easy. But if we try and change or instill this behavior at institution level, high institutes of learning, when these guys come out on site here, all they'll be knowing is working in a more lean way. So it will be easier for them, or it will be easier for the schemes to implement lean, because we've got people who are coming into the industry with this lean foundation already laid.
and it is because they are not willing to participate in the Lean approach, or it is because they don't understand how it works, or
I think it's fearing the unknown, the fear of venturing into the unknown,
okay.
because they've always done things a certain way. They are afraid to change.
Okay, okay. And is like any legal implications going on, like for them to being afraid of, or is like more personal thing that you see on them?
No, it's because they don't want to be taken out of their comfort zone. People don't want to be taken out of their comfort zone, because if you are to try something new, you will have to learn this new skill of doing things. And most people aren't willing to do that. So they just want to do what they've always done, and it's second nature, isn't it? Doing it. But now if you want to introduce a new way of working, then it becomes a problem.
Okay, so it's basically unwillingness to change and change resistance, basically to the unknown, as you mentioned.
Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. So I think we have come to the end of our interview. Thank you for being interviewed, for agreeing to.
You are most welcome, and thank you too.
Okay, so we'll turn the tape off.